So here we're going to get Baron, or thinking about it. But unfortunately for us, the enemy team has a Twisted Fate, and he is able to use his ultimate to scout us, and we're forced to retreat. But yeah, Twisted Fate, I find, is also one of those champions who is either very difficult to play or just in need of some changes. I find that one of his abilities, the red card, oftentimes bugs and does not do any damage at all. So here you can see I tried to use my Audacious Strike to get away from Zilean and Trundle, but I'm unable to escape from Zilean's skillful placement of his bombs. Colby again working some magic here. He actually flashes back over and finishes off one of the other champions, I believe, here. Wait, no. There it is. Yes, he kills. He's able to kill Tryndamere with that powerful headbutt. And again, saving Mundo from certain death with that powerful headbutt. So from what I can tell, though, Colbycheeze has gotten only better from this game. He's been constantly improving his Alistar build. And it's really cool to see him using one of the more underused champions. Alistar never really did get too much of a buff, or received many changes from Riot when they were making their patches. So it's really good to see someone able to use him to his full potential. So here we have another fight. Xin Zhao has a great ability to re-enter fights due to his audacious strike, I believe this is called. And I'm able to turn on this enemy Trundle with my audacious strike and 3 talents. 3 talents is a very powerful ability. I find that it actually, since the cooldown on 3 talent and audacious charge, well, yes, audacious charge is what it's called. Since the cooldown is reduced whenever you use your battle cry ability, it makes Xin a very powerful champion late game, and you will soon see that because you're able to basically jump from champion to champion if you have the right attack speed, because your cooldowns become virtually non-existent. But here I get totally caught out of position because I try and engage the enemy team after watching my team engage, thinking that they were committing to the fight, but it turns out they didn't. So as you can see, the game is pretty close. Throughout the game, our scores were pretty much dead even until the very late game. A lot of very close fights, very fun fights too, simply because the enemy team had such a strong Zilean and a very aware Twisted Fate, who was able to use his ultimate on us whenever we were missing. But here you can see my damage really starts to rack up with my very fast attack speed from creating Trinity Force, and I'm able to kill maybe one or two champions before the fight ends. Colby again doing such a great job, doing so much damage to champions. His if you saw that right there, his ground slam did about a quarter of Zillion's health, maybe more. So from that one strike. So as you can see here, there's these minions pushing in mid, and you'll see that this is another mistake on my part, because I actually go to the jungle and try and look for something to kill while Mundo dies to Baron, and my team's giving me crap about it. But that's one thing. What's one thing you gotta? I hope none of you. One mistake you guys, I hope you don't make, and that is to be aware of the minimap and know what everybody's doing at all times, because it is important. Fortunately for me, this doesn't cost us too much, as we are able to kill Baron after all, and the other team not being able to stop us this time because of their weakened state, and we're able to gain the upper hand for this fight here. Colby, being the beast of a tank that he is able to tank a lot of the incoming hits, and I'm able to burst down this Jungle as well as the Trinity. If some of you guys are wondering why I decided to actually get a Trinity Force on Xin Zhao, is due to the fact that we have tanks and we have a lot of attack damage as well, but we don't have that many slows. So I find that having that extra slow and extra attack speed and the Sheen proc is very helpful for my Xin Zhao. As you can see, after we get the buff, it's pretty much a steamroll. You'll see that we just take down turrets and inhibitors like nobody's business. Because when you get Baron buff, that's what you do. You push like mad. So just some more farming here and more pushing. At this point, the enemy team is in a pretty bad spot, and their team composition is good, but I found that they lacked a tank, and we had two, so it was very difficult for them to stay, organized enough to keep their tanks, keep their DPSs away from our massive CC. Damage output. As you can see, I killed Twisted Fate with a huge range on my Crescent Strike and get the kill on this Trundle as well, bursting them down from almost like 70% HP to 0 in almost like a couple of seconds flat, and that just shows you how powerful Xin Zhao is in the late game, because his abilities are, the cooldown on his abilities are reduced whenever he uses his attack speed along with the battle cry. So it's pretty much GG. But to kind of show you what I mean, I think I'm gonna just kind of rewind this and show you exactly how quickly that went. This is a pretty cool effect I found that I could do with my editing software. Check this out. I kill Twisted Fate, and I burst down both Zillion twice. And Trundle in a couple of quick seconds due to the Sheen. And really powerful, fast attack speed with the green elixir. So that's pretty much GG. It was a really fun game. Thank you, Kobe, for the games, and thank you for inspiring me to do some of these videos. I actually been having a lot of fun, and I'm hoping gonna see who I can catch next. Just look forward to some more videos to come in the future, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of I Caught LoLing. Catch you guys later.